Gentlewoman is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise today in support of House Resolution 1024, which expresses support for designating January as Poverty in America Awareness Month. As I'm sure my colleagues would agree, awareness of poverty is something that Congress should never lose sight of, not for one single day. But it also should be noted that poverty can only be eliminated in this country when there are jobs available for every able-bodied man and woman. I know this firsthand because I grew up in poverty. And I know that the only way that my mother helped get my brother and I out of poverty was by having a great work ethic and working her way out of poverty. The government does not create jobs, small businesses do. The American people know this, even if the majority in Congress does not. That is why CNN is reporting that 75% of Americans polled believe that at least half of the stimulus has been wasted, and a third of those believe that it actually has made the economy worse. In a perfect world, the President would hold a job summit and everyone would breathe a sigh of relief as they went off to new jobs created. But in the real world, sitting around talking about jobs does not magically make them appear. In a perfect world, the money to pay for the stimulus and the endless unemployment extensions would come from a magic tree growing on the south lawn of the White House. But we know that unemployment benefits are no real substitute for a paycheck. We know that the stimulus didn't work, and we know that the closest thing that the government has to a money tree is the money that it takes out of taxpayers' pockets. The bottom line is, if they are serious about reducing poverty, the President and my Democrat colleagues need to stop talking about jobs and start working with Republicans to support and facilitate an economy that will create them. Specifically, the Democrats of legislation in this town should do three things. First, they need to end their obsession with the $1 trillion takeover of health care, because this single-minded approach is coming at the expense of everything else that matters to the American public. Second, the tax code should be reformed to protect workers' wages, to encourage investment and entrepreneurship, to reward saving, and to provide the American people with the confidence and certainty about their financial future. And third, my Democrat colleagues need to take a long, hard look at their failed $1 trillion stimulus plan and fix it. Don't just borrow another $100 billion here and there and hope that it works better this time. Raising awareness about poverty is important, and I support this legislation. But before we spend too much time patting ourselves on the back for this feel-good resolution, let us get down to business in a bipartisan manner and really do the hard work of making this economy great again. With that, Madam Speaker, I reserve the balance of my time.